Hello, welcome to Yakuza 5. We're mid quest, or at the beginning of a quest. Started at the end of last episode. Here we go. Here's Ashitaba Park now to find the Maya girl. Uh, um, hmm? Huh? Aren't you the young lady who bounced off me earlier? I'm terribly sorry about that, Strawberry Maya. Huh? You are? Yes. I beg your pardon, but are you Akiyama-san of Dynachair? Well, sort of. I'm not an employee of Dynachair, but... Oh, you aren't? Yamura- Yamura-san asked me to serve as your manager today. I hope I can measure up. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you're here. Yamamura-san said you got lost. Is that why you were in such a rush? My sense of direction is awful. I walked all over Sentenbori, but I couldn't find Dinah Chair. You don't say. Alright then, let's get started. It's my job to get you to your appointments today. Okay, your first job today is... What was it now? Ah, shit. I'm gonna fuck this up. First step is the magazine interview. We have to go to Dinah Chair for that. Okay, thanks so much. Well, this is it. Dinah Chair. Oh, could you wait a moment, please? Huh? Everything alright? During interviews like this, I always get my managers to guide me with cue cards. Cue cards so you can read them off? Yes, I'm supposed to be a naturally perky and quirky character, but if I don't watch it, I go back to being my usual ordinary self. To avoid that, I have my manager guide me with cue cards. Could you please do that for me today, Akiyama-san? Sure, that's fine. But I'm going to need you to elaborate. What exactly does a naturally perky and quirky character look like? The basic premise is that I'm a princess from the Strawberry Kingdom who's secretly visiting Japan. You what? Also, to indicate emotion, Maya always changes the final word of a sentence. If she's happy, Maya says palump. If Maya's angry, she adds pon, like Maya is not happy, pon. If she is confused, she strikes a pose and says Funi par. Funi par. No, you need to strike a pose like this. Funi par. You're braver than most, you know that? Yes, honestly, it's something I would rather not do. Whenever I see myself doing it on TV, well, it's kind of hard to live with. But if the manager isn't quick enough with a cue card, I have to say something to avoid any awkward silence. Ah, that's why you need the cue cards. Well, to be honest with you, I'm not too confident about doing that. Oh, please, I really need it. If I break character, my boss will kill me. I'll do the best I can. Hello, I'm Asano with Beginner Magazine. We're a talent audition news magazine. Today we're hoping to delve a little into Maya-chan's private life. Kiwi, nice to meet you, Palump. So, Strawberry Maya-chan comes as advertised. Are you always like that, even when you're not on TV? But of course, Palump. Maya is the princess of Strawberry Kingdom after all. Yes. Yes, you are. Forgive me. Wow, Maya-chan's really laying it on thick. She's normally so sincere and serious, too. It must be tough for her to keep it up. I can't let her efforts go to waste. I have to make sure I get her cue cards right. She says plump when she's happy and pumped when she's angry, and phony part she's stuck for an answer. Mayor-chan, can you tell me how you spend your holidays? What does someone like you do on your time off? Mannequin can't do without the strawberry carriage. She just loves taking it out for long drives. Her strawberry carriage? What is that? The strawberry carriage is a giant strawberry drawn by white stallions. The premise is... I'm sorry, did you say premise? Oh, off to a great start, I see. Okay, here's where I come in with cue cards. What should I write? Oh, it's timed. Mansion, what was that about the premise? Well, Funipar. Aha, yes. There it is. Funipar. I love that bit, Mansion. I must have screwed up. Mansion said she didn't want to Funipar unless she had to. This will be the final question. We received credible reports that you're actually from Osaka, Maya-chan. Would you care to comment? So not true. Maya is the princess of Strawberry Kingdom, Pon. There are photos circulating online that are purportedly of you from your junior high yearbook. Were you aware of that? Pardon? Is that true? This doesn't look good. I went to the school and spoke with one of your teachers. She said you were a bit timid, but rather thoughtful and considerate student. Well, you see, let me ask you straight. Is it hard to keep up the Strawberry Maya-chan character? Don't worry, this can be off the record. This interview is not playing nice. Man needs a cue card. Alright, Maya-chan, read this. Maya is an acting pun. Maya is an acting pun. Okay. You know, Maya-chan, I have to hand it to you for your dedication. You're a real pro. That went well. That's one job down. Yes, thank you. But we still have more to do. Okay, what's next? Oh, right. You're going to be on Love to See You Smile. Let's get you over to Soten TV. Oh, yes, please. Welcome to Love to See You Smile. How is everyone doing? Love to See You Smile is a talk show. Maybe, Maya-chan's really gonna need those cue cards to stay in character. I see, but I have to know, do you really have fans? Oh, oi, very much so. I enjoy the love and support of everyone in the Strawberry Kingdom. Let's set aside the Kingdom of Strawberries for a sec. How about Osaka? Do you have fans in this neck of the woods? Oi, I'm adored in Osaka too. How dare you doubt me, Nomo-san? Pawn. Okay, so far so good. Well, you'd be cute if you weren't babbling nonsense. Word of advice. That bit about the Strawberry Kingdom isn't doing you any favors. Huh? It's not? Of course it's not. When someone comes in with a weird gimmick like that, it makes it hard to engage in banter. If you ask me, Maya-chan, you ought to go to your agency and talk it over with them. Maybe consider switching up your brand a little, you know? Something proper. This calls for a cue card, but what should I... Okay, Maya-chan, look here. The Strawberry Kingdom is real, Pon. The Strawberry Kingdom is real, Pon. It's not some made-up backstory, Pon. My, you're an obstinate one. Don't you find it tiring to keep up that quirky charade day in, day out? No, not at all. This is just who I am. Please, you can't fool me. Even when you do that Funi Para pose, your eyes tell me you can't stand it. But Funi Para is a standard greeting in the Strawberry Kingdom. It would be silly for me to find it humiliating. Oh, come off it already. Indecent Tally. Incidentally, who thought up that Funipar thing anyway? Who? Uh-oh. Time for another cue card. What to write? Funipar is the traditional greeting of the Strawberry Kingdom, Pom. Nobody thought it up, Pom. Okay, you win, Princess. I'm waving the white flag. She did it. She managed to write that out. We should be okay now. Oof. Well, that's it for Love to See You Smile, but we still have one more job to do. Yes, it's a quiz program, Sentenbori Love Check Quiz. Let me guess, to maintain your quirky image you have to get the answers wrong, is that right? Yes, that's right. The agency told me I must not answer correctly. They don't make it easy for you, do they? The quiz is made up of true or false questions. If I'm to answer incorrectly, I'll need to know which answer is actually correct. Okay, I get that. I'll need you to guide me with cue cards again. Will you please help me? Of course. I'm right behind you. This is Sentenbori Love Check Quiz. Welcome to the show, Strawberry Maya-chan. Maya-chan, you're well known for your quirky ways, but some rumors say you're actually quite serious and a relatively ordinary person. Oh, no. I am not quirky at all. I am the princess of Strawberry Kingdom. Ah, please forgive me. Now, let's begin, shall we? It's time for a Sentenbori Love Check Quiz. Okay, let's get the cue cards ready. For Maya-chan to stay in character, she has to give the wrong answers, meaning I have to give her the wrong answers. Question 1. Between Osaka Prefecture and Tokyo Metropolis, Osaka is bigger of the two. True or false? Maya-chan, say true. That's true. Incorrect. Question 2. 2 times 3 times 4 times 0 divided by 2 equals 0. I believe it's false. Incorrect. Dolphins are mammals. True or false? True. Idol and idol both are people. True or false? Definitely false. Okay, I think I did horribly in there for a while. I have to say, the results are what we expected. Were the questions perhaps too challenging for a princess from the Strawberry Kingdom? Oh, oi, indeed they were. Much too hard for me, Palump. Thank you for coming, Strawberry Maya. Join us next time on Sentenbori Love Check Quiz. Good job, Maya-chan. Appreciate you bearing with me. Oh no, Akiyama-san. Thank you for putting up with me. I'm sorry I'm so high maintenance. Not at all, Maya-chan. You're doing all the work. I admire your commitment. Thank you. Something wrong. I don't care if I can keep the. I don't know if I can keep this up much longer. It feels so forced and fake, trying to go forward with a character who's nothing like me. What originally prompted you to market yourself this way? My manager told me I would never make it if I took a conventional approach. But it's really my fault. I'm usually so timid and I get all flustered when I talk to people. What I really want is a job on a children's TV program where I can sing together with the kids. I've always liked children and I used to play with them every day. Really? Well, when you put it that way, your character might not be so out of line. Kids love that kind of thing, right? I thought so too, but I've only ever appeared on variety programs. I haven't done a single job where I get to sing with kids. That's why I'm wondering if it's even worth it to keep pretending to be someone I'm not. What good is it if I can't even follow my dreams? Maybe I'm just not cut out for this. The poor girl's exhausted. As her manager, I should try to cheer her up. Akiyama-san, do you think I should drop this whole silly Strawberry Kingdom thing? Doubting yourself helps you grow. You know, doubting yourself that way often helps you grow. Pardon? Everything you're going through now is helping to make you stronger, you know? Everyone on their way up suffers bouts of self-doubt. That self-doubt spurs creativity and innovation. It makes us grow. There's no need to find the answer right this instant. Take all the time you need and find your own path. My own path. Even those who have found success don't stop seeking their own path. If people stop doubting, they stop growing. I see. So it's only natural that I agonize over my career like this. Thank you so much, Akiyama-san. You lifted a huge weight off my shoulders. I may have been completely out of line saying that. I am just your manager for the day. It's not as though you have to take it to heart or anything. Oh no, please, you've given me the courage to keep going. I'll stay princess of the Strawberry Kingdom, doubts and all. Yeah, keep up the good work. I'm so glad I got that off my chest, Akiyama-san. I don't dare speak to my real manager about this. Huh? You expecting someone? Well. And, you are? Huh? What do you mean? You don't know who I am? Huh? Sugiura-san. Maya-chan, you know this guy? Yes. Haven't you heard, Akiyama-san? Sugiura-san is a big name in the comedy world. Ah, right. I may have seen him on TV. So, Sugiura-san, what brings you here? Sugiura-san has been offering me a spot on his regular programs, but say, Maya-chan, baby, why you been avoiding me? We should continue our discussion from before, maybe somewhere private. Well, it's just not to worry. Come on my show and you'll be riding my rocket to stardom. You see, Hey, I can understand your concerns. It's a big career move. What do you say we go write somewhere and get to know each other a little better? Say, Maya-chan, is this guy hounding you? Yes, I've been turning down his advances. People tell me I have to watch myself around Sugiura-san on account of his thing for newcomers. Hey, who the hell are you? You ain't the usual manager, are ya? Sounds to me like you should piss off. You're right, I'm not her manager. Then get out. I got things to discuss with Maya-chan in private. Sorry, pal. No can do. What? You have any idea who you're talking to? So, you're a big name in comedy. When you know it, I'm not involved in the entertainment industry in the slightest. Huh? In other words, you could be the emperor of entertainment, but as far as I'm concerned, you're just another sleaze. What? If you want to keep running your mouth, I suggest you keep that in mind. Screw you, smug bastard. Thank you so much, Akiyama-san. Sad to think guys like that actually exist. Show business is a scary place. I'll take you back to Sentenbori. It's been fun, but I'm afraid our time together is over. Yes, I suppose it is. Okay, I better get going. Akiyama-san, hang in there, Maya-chan. I'll be cheering for you from the other side of the TV. Take care. Not so fast. Huh? Sugiura-san. You think you can just stroll away after dissing me to my face, you little punk? I'll show you what I'm about. Really? You know, for a big star, you're amazingly petty. Everything I wanted, I took and made it mine. You want to make it big, you gotta be determined to take whatever you want. Huh. You'd make for a pretty good spender if your head weren't so far up your ass. Akiyama-san, what should we do? No problem. Keeping talent safe is part of a manager's job. Maya-chan, may I ask you to step back a little? Sure. I'll show you. Get him, boys. He'll be singing a different tune once we rip his arms off. Nice. Wait, what? All these guys by yourself? Screw this, I'm out of here. You're amazing, Akiyama-san. Huh. You alright? I'm so glad you were my manager today, Akiyama-san. But now this really is the end, isn't it? Yeah, that's how it goes. I get to meet all kinds of people in this job, but things tend to move so quickly. I usually never see them again. Thank you so much for everything today, Akiyama-san. Thanks to you, I was able to focus on my work. That right. Glad to hear it. I'm usually very guarded around people, so I was worried about not having my usual manager to steer me today. But I'm very glad I got you instead, Akiyama-san. So, if you don't mind, may I give you these energy drinks? I'm still poor, so that's about all I could give you to show my gratitude. Sorry it's not much. No, no, you made my day. Thank you. Thank you again, Akiyama-san. I'm pretty high maintenance, aren't I? I'm painfully aware of it. Yeah, well, it definitely made the manager job a lot more interesting. I'm sure your regular manager feels the same. You really think so? Well, I was your manager for the day. I'd like to think I've earned at least that much trust. You have. Okay, Akiyama-san, thank you so much for today. Goodbye. Keep at it, Maya-chan. Oh, I want that ability. Hey, save. 1, 2, 3. I'm closest to my apartment. Oh. Oh. Okay. Let's finish off these side quests. My luck is terrible. What else is new? Alright. Wait. Victory Road. Hey, what was that? I just got served by an old lady. Idiot, I've been seeing kids dance better than you. Your fundamentals stink. You call yourself a dancer? That's an outright lie. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Damn it. Okay, Sonny, pay up. Come on, 1,000 yen. Fine, I'll pay. That's why I'm not about to give up on the dance battles anytime soon. There's more money to be made here than at the pachinko parlor. The old lady put money on the dance battle, huh? There's something you don't see every day. So, anyone else want to take me on? Got plenty of dancing left in me. Lay down your bets, just 1,000 yen for a dance off with yours truly. Why not? Huh. You a dancer too? Kind of old for that, ain't ya? Huh. You're telling me. Not a bad face though. You remind me of my husband when he was a lot younger. So, what can I do for you? Want to square off in a dance battle? The bet's just 1,000 yen. Are you sure you're going to be alright? Dancing's pretty strenuous, don't you think? That ain't nothing for you to concern yourself with. I was a prima ballerina with a company in Europe when I was younger. Don't assume I'm just some run-of-the-mill granny. Wow, you're a former prima ballerina? Time sure can be cruel, huh? A joker, are ya? I like you. Come on, join me for a dance battle. A dance battle, huh? Well, I have seen Haruko dance, so I suppose I might be able to hold my own. Sure, you're on. Good answer. Here we go. Oh god, how do I do this again? lady serious. How did I lose? I had more health. My back. Ah, threw out your back, did ya? That's what you get for overexerting yourself, old timer. Yes, but aren't you one to talk? You're dancing strictly amateur hour, too. Honestly, felt like I was picking on you. But a bet's a bet. I'll be taking that 1,000 yen. Now you take care of yourself. If you're looking for a rematch, I'm always willing. You know where to find me. Oh, I'm getting this. Hell yeah. Never felt good, so good to beat up an old lady. I'm in shock. My goodness gracious me. You got some smooth moves for a man your age. Maybe, but you're really one to talk. Tell me, wow. Tell me though, you're not actually a dancer, are you? The way you move leads me to believe you're an amateur through and through. Oh, is it that obvious? Guess there's no fooling a prima ballerina. It's like you say, I'm no dancer. Yeah. Well, it's truly astonishing, a man with no formal training dancing so well. The way you use your feet, especially. I know pros that can't even do the things you do. Alright, Sonny, you win this one. Huh? I've been dancing for over half a century, and if an amateur dances that well against me, I can't in good conscience give myself the win. That's why this round's yours, Sonny. Sonny, here, take your 1,000 yen. Broke even. Watching you dance was almost like seeing my late husband dance again. You made me remember the old coot. That's quite an honor. Of course, the old coot was a little better looking than you. No offense. See ya. None taken. One more class. Where is this guy finance place? It should be somewhere around here. Looks like we might have another customer. I've already got a lot to deal with. What should I do with her? If I don't deal with business once in a while, Anna-chan will have my hide. Excuse me. Were you looking for my office? Are you from Sky Finance then? Bingo. I'm the president, Akiyama. Oh, you're Akiyama-san. Fabulous. I've been looking for you. Have you now? So, what might this be about? I want to borrow money. I see. You're after financing. That's not exactly something to be discussed in the street. How about we take this to my office? First, may I have your name, please? Nanako Kodama. Okay, Kodama-san. You mentioned you were seeking a loan. How much were you hoping to get? Well, 300 million. 300 million? Yes, I heard that you'll lend any amount. Sheesh, word on the street's really getting out of hand. You mean you won't lend the money? I'm not sure yet. Why exactly would you need that kind of money? You see, I'm actually a pinup idol. Huh, well, you certainly look like one. Nice boobs, too. Wow. Very Japanese game. Akiyama-san, I heard about you from an older girl. She said you took care of her. Did she now? And what does a pinup idol want from me? It's my agency. They stopped treating me with the kind of respect I deserve. They said they're changing my promotion approach and suddenly demanded that I change my public persona. They call you an idol, but that's just a title. I imagine even an idol will have to change to meet the market's needs and wants. My fans aren't like that. They know Nanako Kodama is the real deal. What you see is what you get. If I were to suddenly change, I would be betraying my fans. I can understand that, but your agency must think you can attract even more fans by doing so. It's not about numbers. I most certainly can't and won't betray the people who have supported me so far. Long story short, I decided I would be better off promoting myself. You're looking to go independent. Yes. If I want to stay me, I have to set up my own agency and represent myself. I see. In other words, you're seeking a loan to kickstart your own agency. That about sum it up? Exactly. Do you have any seed money? None. Business plan? Nope. Really? So, why 300 million yen? I'm sorry? Since you're in the entertainment business, you should know that behind the glitz and glamour, money is oftentimes extremely tight. Not even top stars get promoted with that massive a budget these days. You're looking at it backwards. Spend 300 million yen and you can make a rock star out of just about anyone. It's like the Korean dramas and music. They only broke out in Japan after being promoted like crazy. This is no different. You may have a point there. I don't think you should go cheap on a promotion just because the economy is bad. Success takes risks. I want to prove my agency wrong and succeed as Nanako Kodama, just as I am. No faking it. For that, I need 300 million yen. I get the picture. Okay then, instead of a loan assessment, I'll have you take some tests. If you can pass them, the 300 million is yours. Tests? Indeed. Success takes risks. Isn't that what you said? I get it. Okay, I'll do it. If it means making my dream come true, I'll do anything you ask. I like your attitude. So, what would you have me do? Let's see. What would her assignment be? I know what he's gonna say. Become the number one. Let's have you work at a correct cabaret club. See if you have what it takes to become the number one earner. Huh? Me? A hostess? Yep, I'll hook you up with a friend's club. You work there. But this is so out of the blue. I have a busy career too, you know. You only have to work one day. If you're the highest earner that day, you pass. If not, you fail. Oh, just one day? That's too easy. I'm a pinup idol, remember? A celebrity. If I just so much as mention it in my blog, my fans will come stampeding. Does today work? Sure. If you want, I can go right now. Perfect. I'll get in touch with the club, so off you go. The place is called Mama Gato. Okay, 300 million, here I come. Well, this should be interesting. Did she just stop right there? Welcome back. That was quick. What kind of place did you send me to? There's no way I could make number one out there. Oh, I thought you said it would be easy for a celebrity to become the top girl. Not when all the girls working at that club are celebrities. They're all pros just like me. They sure are. That's the club's big draw. There were even younger girls from my agency. If I could become the top earner there, I wouldn't need to go independent. So you gave up without even trying? I guess you failed then. That's too bad.
Yeah?
Wait, wait a second. I didn't say anything about giving up. But you said you can't win, isn't that right? That's not true. I'll beat the girls from my agency for sure. Just you watch. Well, I thought she was all talk, but she might have more drive than I expected. Mama Gato Club is in East Shofuku. I should swing by and see how she's holding up after I save. East Shofuku. Howdy. Oh, Akiyama-san. I'm just checking up on that Nanako Kodama-chan I sent your way. How's she working out? Nanako? She's been fantastic from the get-go. I've never seen a girl so eager to work. But enthusiasm isn't enough to win you request from the clients, is it? The world doesn't really work like that. All our girls are celebrities. That's our selling point. The chance to meet stars. In terms of looks, our hostesses are unbeatable. But the girls have their pride too. They see themselves as stars. So why serve drinks as hostesses? I can see that. They're only working here because their agencies make them. Well, their pride gets in the way of business. You can't expect them to deliver a friendly service with an attitude like that. It's nice to meet stars, but the service quality is disappointing for the price. That's what you get for hiring real hostesses. That's where Nanako-chan's different. She's incredibly friendly and courteous. Nothing like you'd expect from some snooty idol. She's been both humble and hardworking. Our guests get to know her, and the next thing you know, they're lining up at the door. She's really raking in the business. You don't say. Sounds like she might make number one. I'll go back to the office and wait for the good news. Akiyama-san. Hey, welcome back. I did it. I had the highest sales today. Sounds like it. I got a call from the club's manager. What do you think? Did I change your opinion of me? Huh, I guess you have. Okay, on to the next one. Huh? I'm not done? Of course not. Nobody said anything about that being the only test. 300 million is a lot of money. I can't hand that over for doing just one simple task. Okay, I'll do it. What do you want me to do next? Let's see. Nice. Go collect a loan. I'll have you collect a loan. Just stop by and get the money for me. Oh, an errand? Sure, no problem. The client is Morita Trading in the Shofoku Sentenbori building. Show them these papers and they'll get the picture. Got it. I'll leave right now. 300 million, here I come. Sarcastic Swiss, huh? Let's see if she really means that. Better check on her on Shofoku Sentenbori building. This is the Shofuku Sentenbori building. I should see how Nanako's doing. I'm here to collect your loan. Now, if you wouldn't mind paying up. Huh? And who are you? Akiyama-san from Sky Finance sent me. He said to show you these. Sky Finance? Eh? Huh. This ain't what we agreed on. I ain't paying shit. Huh? I borrowed on the promise of no interest. Now he's telling me he wants immediate repayment with interest. Guy can go to fuck himself. But that has nothing to do with me. Is that what those papers say? You heard me. I ain't paying. Not a single yen. Now get out of my office. I'm sorry, but I can't do that. I have to collect that loan from you. Jesus. You got something in your ears, lady? I said I ain't paying, and I damn well meant it. Hit the road. No, I'm not leaving. What was that? I'm sick and tired of doing what other people want. I want to be a star on my own terms. Besides, if you hurt me, you're going to be in big trouble. Akiyama-san knows I came here. If anything were to happen to me, he'd go straight to the police. Alright, you win. I'll pay your money. Hold on. Really? Here. Now scram. Thank you very much. Bye. Man, what a piece of work. Good job. Oh, hey. You saw all that? So you're really letting me off the hook for that loan you gave me. I tried scaring that girlie like you told me to. Didn't actually have to succeed though, right? Right. That was perfect. What was in the bundle you handed her? A stack of losing lottery tickets? Huh, got it. Nice ad lib. That babe turned around and threatened me. She's sharper and gutsier than she lets on. I'd have to agree. Better get back to the office. Oh, there you are. You kept me waiting long enough. Sorry. I had to step out for a quick errand. I collected your loan like you wanted. Good job. Okay then, what should I have you do next? Next? I'm not done yet? If you pass my test, I'll loan you the money. Really? Oh, alright, fine. I'll do whatever you want. Heh, I admire your commitment. What should I assign her? I want you to put that body of yours to work. Huh? It might be tough for a pinup idol, but sometimes dreams don't come true unless you give it everything you have, you know? You can always say no, but that, of course, means you fail the test. If it were my agency asking this of me, I would never accept. But since it's of my own free will, I can do it. I will do it. If you say so. Where do you want me to go? Head on over to Centenbury Street. I'll let them know you're coming so they'll approach you when you get there. Okay, it's for 300 million yen. I'm gonna give it everything I got. Okay, let's see just how well Little Miss Innocent fares. It's finally over. My knees, my back, all my joints feel like they're made of rubber. Welcome back. You look winded there. Are you going to be alright? You said it was a job using my body, but you never said anything about working at a construction site. Oh, I didn't? Well, anyhow, cheer up. You succeeded. You passed that test. Yay. Alright, the next test. Huh? Exactly how many more hoops do I have to jump through? Just one. Really? Really. This is the final test, so listen closely. Change your stage name. Pardon me? Nanako Kodama's done. You continue your career under a new name. But what's the matter? All you need to do is change your name. Shouldn't be a problem. Well, yes, but I need an answer. You either change your name or fail the test. You have 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Time's up. You fail. You're awful. You gave me an impossible test knowing I'd never accept it, didn't you? What makes it impossible? It's not a difficult task. If I stopped being Nanako Kodama, it would be just like giving in to my agency and changing my persona like they asked. That's completely unacceptable. I have to stay true to myself, and that includes keeping my name. Akiyama-san, I played along this whole time, but all you've done is toy with me. You were never actually going to loan me the money, were you? Are you done making excuses? I'm not making excuses. Besides, those were some really strange tests, and it was all completely meaningless, wasn't it? How would you know if any of it was meaningless or not? In fact, the final test told me exactly what I needed to know. It's impossible for you to go independent and start your own agency. You'd just be wasting your time. How dare you? What could you possibly learn about me from those silly tests? I learned quite a lot, actually. I wanted to see if you could swallow your pride and work hard as a hostess. compete against younger girls from your agency. I had to see if you had the courage to not back down in the face of danger, and the smarts to achieve what you set out to do. And I also needed to know if you're physically capable of pursuing your dream, even when pushed to the absolute limit. The 3 tests I gave you were all to see if you had the power to make your dream come true. The power to make dream come true? Well, I passed your test, didn't I? Shouldn't I have it then? And if that's the case, what was with the final test? Why do I have to change my name? Power is one thing, will is another. I needed to see just how far you were willing to go for your dream. The final test confirmed it. Your dream isn't as precious as you make it out to be. You're just unhappy with your agency. Am I wrong? Well, power and will, they're equally important. Without one or the other, you're guaranteed to fail. There was another woman like you before. She also came to me for a loan of 300 million yen. It was going to take power and will for her to realize her dream. Murray Park had them both. Murray Park, you mean from Dinah Chair? Yeah. A year and a half ago, she came to me for a loan to make her dream come true. Just like you. And I assigned her the same 3 tests I gave you. She passed them all without a single word of complaint. Even though she's a former pop star, it couldn't have been easy working as a hostess among girls half her age. But that didn't stop her. She proved she could do it. What about the final test? Was it the same as the one you gave me? Park-san's final test? I told her to get out of the production business once her current projects had ended. But that would mean her story would have ended the same way, out of the business whether her project succeeded or not. It's not the same. Park-san turned her next chance into her last chance. It helped strengthen her resolve to make her dream come true. It proved she was committed to making that girl a star. Wait, do you mean that girl on Princess League? Rather than her very livelihood as an agency president, Marie Park chose to make her dream come true, if just for a moment. Once I saw that she had both the power and the will to realize her dream, I happily gave her the loan. I see. Your feelings towards your fans are real. Your desire to make it as a star is authentic too. You have what it takes to succeed. Then why? Because your dream itself, your desire to go independent, was a lie. Oh, you came to me because you were unhappy with your agency, isn't that right? Yes. You were angry with your agency for not understanding you. You rebelled against their orders to change who you are. You took those negative emotions and sugar-coated them with the convenient guise of a dream to fool yourself. Real dreams stem from something more positive, don't you think? Akiyama-san. Nanako-chan. My manager. What are you doing here? I've been looking everywhere for you. I had to ask all over town to finally track you down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I told you to make a change without considering your feelings. I didn't know how much I'd hurt you. But I want you to know that the agency hasn't given up on you. On the contrary, we think you can shine even brighter. Really? I'm kicking myself for not properly taking this matter up with you and discussing your career together. No, it's my fault too. I was acting totally selfish in spite of all the support I was given over the 10 years. It's thanks to the agency that I even became an idol. And with fans who support me, no less, I somehow convinced myself that it was all about me. Nanako-chan. So, I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused. No, the fault is all mine. Please forgive me. See? They really do appreciate you. Huh? If you ask me, you've got a pretty good agency behind you. Like I said, you have what it takes to succeed. You're right. It's time I stopped running away from reality. Akiyama-san? Huh? I know I put you through a lot of trouble, but could you please forget about my loan? Sure, that's fine. On one condition, don't do anything half-heartedly anymore. No half measures. Deal? I'll be rooting for you. Yes, sir. Thank you for everything. Oh, I thought that was the dude. I didn't do anything worth thanks. Well, that's that. And I'll be damned. I really didn't do anything this time. Well, except maybe blow through more money. At this rate, it's gonna be quite a while before the Sentinbori branch gets back on track. Yes. Next is health. Shall be able to upgrade hopefully twice. Do. Any more side quests? Nope. Do. Okay, and that's gonna do it for episode 50. I'll see you in the next one. It'll be main story stuff. Appreciate you, thank you, all that good stuff. Peace.